Well, it's shaping up to be a big week for big tech. Microsoft and Google parent Alphabet are due to report earnings later today, and it also comes at a time when both tech giants are making inroads in their artificial intelligence offerings and making plans to start charging for them. Let's bring in Peter McGuire, a financial markets investor who joins us live. Thank you so much for joining us on the program, Peter. ChatGPT really took the world by storm when it was launched late last year. Now companies want to make money out of them.
Well, exactly right, and good morning. Yeah, it's a competitive landscape, and it's all about a revenue model, and we've got big announcements today as far as earnings for that last quarter. So it'll be interesting. The AI model jet-fueled rally has been an enormous push for the Nasdaq over the last 6 or 7 months.
As you say, investors seem to have liked the announcement of their subscription model, but could there be a payer fatigue, if I can call it that?
Well, there certainly can be. I mean, it's early days, and you've got to talk about, as you say, fatigue. That comes in normally after, an 8 to 12-month period, and then competition forces determine what is real value. So we've just got to work through that, and that's all about the future. And at the moment, it's certainly being hotly contested, and it's a competitive landscape.
Yeah, you mentioned competition, and of course, Google parent Alphabet announcing its version, also Apple wanting to come out with its own ChatGPT as well, and of course, not to mention Chinese companies as well. Who has the advantage? Is it still Microsoft/OpenAI?
Well, absolutely. At the moment, Microsoft is a clear winner, and that's been determined by its rapid integration into the marketplace, and that seems to be very much it's a long way in front. But I feel as though in some ways the competition is closing the gap. It'll all take time, but it's going to be a fascinating 6 to 9 months ahead as the other forces or the other competitors join the ranks and see who's going to have the best product moving forward.
What about concerns over misinformation and so on? Do you think those tech giants are doing enough to address them?
Well, that's a hard one to determine. Again, everyone's got an opinion on it, and it just seems to be the course of events. So I'm not sure who's going to be correct and who's not going to be correct, but that's the open debate with a system like AI, the intelligence going into it. So yeah, that's going to be a fascinating outcome.
Peter McGuire, thank you so much for your insights on the program.